in the end, gentlemen, we are all going to be laughing our fucking asses off at this.
Well,
hopefully.
My message, right? One of the key messages I have pertaining to what you just said there is the way out of that despair when you're tempted is to worship the freedom that allows you to leave the path of truth. Deeper than truth is freedom. The man is freed from that despair when he worships the very freedom that says, give it all up. Don't go another step forward. Go back to the world. That is sacred. To get to true adulthood, this is the key. The very fact that I can turn back and go back into Maya, both intellectually, like you said, right? Gnostically, when you get the symbolism, or in any other way, betray the light. Freedom allows you to do that. Therefore, I bow to freedom. I don't get off the road and I choose to continue, but I'm always willing to worship only one thing, or two things, truth and freedom. But since freedom undergirds, freedom says, leave it, go. You have complete fucking freedom to go and be one of the deluded masses, or get off on the road to some ganjawala, or get off the road to some New Ageism or some Christianity, and Jesus will save you. Jesus saves. The underlying freedom by which a man can lose his own soul, that is the real cross to worship. That is the real flame, that burns eternally. Because it frees you from despair.
It won't be authentic otherwise. It can never be authentic otherwise.
Correct.
Well, and that's the thing. That's what people have missed, is that they have to become what they're seeking in that way. And, what's that old saying? What you're seeking is also seeking you. They mess with the wrong people. And people, I don't know.
Here. That's all I know. Because we do our work in the day. What do we have to hide?
Nothing.
Or fear.
Yeah, or fear shit.
Exactly.
You can tear my body away.
Fear
I'm going to come back and, there you go.
So this being our state of mind, this is what has to be instilled with those who know the fucking difference, because it does take great courage. And even though we're spread out, we can still have these conversations, even though it's a sort of a virtual setup. Truth and freedom are being advocated.
Yeah, you use the tools at hand. You use the tools at hand. Is the innovator, is the Zen or the Taoist. I didn't invent it. I may not even fucking like it, but I will use it because it gets me from A to B in the greater journey, of which I am in fact committed, So you use the tools at hand, but you're always aware that they're tools, and you're always aware that they need to be perfected, and all of the things we've been discussing here. And we didn't create the fact that in order to get, like in my life, I did not create or even think about the lineaments that I would be waiting for the internet age to do what, in my head I wanted to do since the fucking 70s, right? And never would have been able to do, actually, as a side point, unless this internet age came along. But it came along, and I didn't think about it. I didn't create it. It just, the two came together as synergy, or whatever you want to call it. What's out of the word serendipity, lucky chance. And then I became, I found my destiny to that degree. If it hadn't come along, it would never have happened. So there is a serendipity of that third element that comes in that is under no control of human will. And as I said, the very fact that you always have the freedom to spit in its face and turn away, I particularly build that into the story of the adept. And I do bow to that. I bow low to that, because that's august, that's mysterious, that people can choose to be in a delusion, be in a lie, and commit for a lifetime to inauthenticity. So where you would just kill yourself and stab yourself and go, fuck, you motherfuckers, right? I'm going to blow your fucking monkeys' asses out. You have to, that anger and that despair is replaced by laughter almost, because you see the hidden face of freedom behind, the decision, which is an absolute. Steven Pinker still can't find it. Sam Harris, they got problems with absolutes. How long does it take? How many fucking words, how many letters are in the word freedom? There's your absolute, you fucking nonsense, you fucking plonkers.
Well, with that, gentlemen, we've this has been awesome.